Chapter 5, My New Lifesaver. By this time, if you asked what I did for a living, I would probably say a professional robber. I was hooked on breaking into houses to take what I wanted. My best addiction. I really didn't want or need for anything, and John Doe and I would take a weekend getaway to a different state almost every weekend. And John Doe was actually nice to me now. As long as I gave him everything I collected from the houses, I would never have to worry about getting as many ass whoopings. I was loving life. John Doe would scope the houses out for me, and sometimes he was even my driver. I guess you can say a different type of way of pimping me. My birthday had came and gone, and the weather was nice out. So I told John Doe I wanted to use his car to go to the corner mart on the north side. For some reason, I was craving their chicken wings. Plus, it's been a while since I've been on that side of town, so I kind of wanted to check things out. I pulled to the corner mart, get out of the truck, and instantly heard, "Hey, sis." I instantly knew the voice, and when I turned around, my thoughts was correct. Sarah Tucker. She was in my class. We were never besties, but we had a mutual respect for each other. Sarah Tucker. Oh my God. We greeted each other with a hug, and she gave me her condolences about my family. "Oh my God, girl, you look so good. Where have you been?" asked Sarah. "I've just been on the south side trying to piece my life back together." "Well, I'm glad I ran into you. You should come to the block party we're having next weekend," said Sarah. "And everyone will be there, and everyone will be so happy to see you, and plus you know your girl Kendall will be there as well." "Bet, I'll have to check that out. It's good seeing you, girl. You too. Take care." I called my food order in, so when I got there, it was already ready for me. "Anything else, sweetie?" "No, sir." My drive back to the south side was quiet. I turned the radio off just to enjoy my own thoughts. The smell of the fried chicken coming from the bag reminded me of all the fun we used to have hanging out after school. I knew she was right about everybody being there, and I knew I had to find a way to go. The problem was, John Doe was not letting me go nowhere without him, especially not a party. I had a whole week to figure it all out. I made it back home and gave John Doe his food. We ate and was knocked out and ready for the next day. John Doe had a few houses scoped out for me to hit for the week. I was excited because I needed a new outfit for the party. And things were going well for John Doe and I even thought about mentioning the party to him. Then I thought, why would I risk the chance of him saying no, then have him watching me like a hawk even more? My mind was changed instantly. Saturday was finally here, and I still hadn't told John Doe anything. He woke up being so nice to me that morning. He even bought me breakfast. I was starting to feel bad about the game I was about to play, but then I thought, oh well, he's done worse. When we were done eating, John Doe came and sat on the couch beside me. I thought to myself, let the games begin. I curled up on the couch and hung my head with a sad face. "Baby, what's wrong?" "It's my grandma. I saw an old friend yesterday, and she said my grandma wasn't doing well. I just wanted to check on her and spend some time with them today," I said. Lord knows I was lying right through my teeth, but I think it might actually be working. "I'm sorry to hear that, baby. You need to use my car?" "No." I didn't want to give him any reason to harass me once I was gone. I caught an Uber, and I was already within an hour. The only thing I took was my purse, and it had everything I needed, which is my bank card. John thought my account was closed after we used all the money from my apartment, but I left my account open, and every time I make money, I made sure to hide my portion first, so I can make enough money to make my great escape whenever I got tired of him beating on me. The Uber driver came, and I made it to the north side by 3 p.m. I had her drop me off at Kendall's house because I knew if she wasn't there, her mom or uncle would be. I got out of the car and knocked on her door 3 times. I was so happy to see her beautiful round face. "Oh my God, is that you, Shy?" "Yes, girl." "Ah!" We were so happy to see each other. She let me inside, and we hugged and laughed for about 5 minutes straight. "Where have you been, girl? We miss you," says Kendall. I told Kendall how I've been living my life with John Doe for the past 10 months. Some things we laughed at, and some things we cried at. "Girl, forget about all that stuff, 'cause tonight we about to kick it like old times," says Kendall. We caught a ride to the mall to find our outfits for the night. I knew everyone would want to talk about my family, so I know I had to be sexy enough to take the attention from the topic. I paid for both of our shoes and outfits just to thank her for always being there. We made it back to her house and started to pregame by drinking before the party so we can show up full of energy. Once Kendall graduated, her mom stopped hiding the alcohol bottles. At this point, she really didn't care what Kendall did anymore. We were so cute once we got dressed. Kendall wore a white romper that showed all her curves, and I wore a pink maxi dress that hugged my slim fit body. It was dark already, and I knew the party would be crazy once we got there. I started drinking like at 5 p.m., and I was definitely starting to feel it. I told John Doe I couldn't get signal at my grandma's house, and I turned my phone off so he couldn't ruin my night. Being at the party made me feel alive. I saw all my friends from grade school through high school. One huge party outside. We drank and danced nonstop. I even saw my one and only cousin at the party. I was shocked. He was younger than me. We were never really close, but I can't say we disliked each other either. He came and spoke to me. He also mentioned that some white man had came to the house a few times looking for me. I had no idea who we could be talking about, so I just blew it up and continued to party. Shasha, I'm so happy you're here with me at this party. It is so fun, says Kendall. I know, girl, I needed this, I said. But do you see how Corey is over there staring at you? I looked over and she was right. Corey and I were cool and all, but I've never seen him look at me like that before. He nodded his head for me to come over and talk to him. Kendall and I just looked at each other, and she says, "You better go get him." We both laughed as I went over to talk to Corey. The music was loud, and everyone was dancing. All of a sudden, I heard everyone yell, "Look who's here, look who's here." About 4 guys walked in, but I really couldn't see their faces. The girls seemed to love them, though. I tried to block them out and give all my attention to Corey. Not sure if it was the alcohol or what, but we were feeling each other. Finally, one of my favorite throwback songs came on. Slow Motion by Juvenile. It made me want to roll my hips, and Corey saw that. Would you like to dance? Sure. Without hesitation, we wrapped our arms around each other and started grinding to each other's energy. Midway through the song, I turned with Corey holding me from behind. As I look up, I get a good look at the guys that came in, and at least one of them I knew all too well. It was John Doe. We locked eyes, and I froze. I was scared for myself and Corey both. I could no longer move as I saw him heading my way. Then some guy came out of nowhere and passed him a drink while laughing and talking. It was obvious he had no clue what was going on. I knew that was the only opportunity I would have, so I ran as fast as I could all the way back to Kendall's house. Once I got there, I packed my stuff and caught an Uber home. I knew she'd be mad at me for leaving the way I did, but I sent her a text message explaining everything. By the time I made it home, I took a hot shower and prepared myself mentally for the ass whooping I was about to receive, and I knew he would never trust me now. John Doe made it home about an hour after I did, drunk as hell. I was kind of happy because I knew he didn't have the energy to fight long. He slapped me around for about 10 minutes. My body was used to going for about 45 minutes, so he must have been tired. I'm just happy it didn't happen at the party. Lord knows I had enough attention on me already. I wish I knew the guy that passed him that drink, though, so I can personally thank him myself. He was my new lifesaver.